Right, we're putting a waste in on the sink, so first thing you do, unscrew that. Next thing you do, unscrew that. Next thing you do, take that off, throw it. Next thing you do, take this off, throw it. Throw it. That one we're going to keep. Push that down there. So that's a nice foam one. If it would hard, we'd throw it. Then get a silicone 785 round the edge there, and then that way when we squash it into the front of the sink, which is there, which is uneven, it seals that gap so the water don't go down the plug. And then you get your fingers like that and you put it through that hole. Put it through that hole. Then you seal that gap. Seal a bit of the thread at the top. And then all we do is tighten it up. And I don't want people saying you can't get them off, because I did 2 yesterday, 3 yesterday, which I did 10 years ago, which we swapped the inners. If you watch on my previous videos, you will see that. Nice. Nice. So get that, pull it down. I'm looking at on the inside to make sure. See that, how we pull that down nice and flat? There's no silicone on the outside. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Then all we do, wipe your silicone off it. Don't need to be on it, you don't see any of it. And then last but not least, round the lip of it. And that's it. You will never have an issue with it. It will never leak, and it'll be like that for life. Then for your tap, you get your tap out, you check it, make sure there's no damage on it. So the cord always goes to the right. These just want to be hand tight, screwed in like that. Make sure they're hand tight. Nice. Screw that one in. Now all taps are flexes, all taps are flexes. All taps are flexes. Then we've got a rubber seal. And we've got a bar. Unscrew that. Screw that onto there. Screw it in fully. Get a seal on it. Otherwise you're going to have water coming through the sink. Now sometimes, depending on the holes, you may need a bit of clear silicone underneath. Because pot, in the ideal world, everything should work, but it don't. Slot it through, hot's always on the left. Always on the left. Get that bang centre. Bang centre. This is where you need to make that, see that bit there, wants to be square. You want to be looking through that hole to make sure it's round and make sure you ain't got a gap at top. Oh, what the point of that? I thought that was a little gadget to do it then. But clearly not. Let me just get a spanner. Instead we use a spanner. So we're just checking, see that rim there, that rubber, making sure it's in line there, making sure there's no gap round it before we tighten it up. Just want some mill there. You could see that rubber there at a mill. And that mill will make a difference. You don't want to over tighten it because what happens is you'll end up bending them flaps and them flaps will start spreading out and then it's not going to hold it tight, you know what I mean? So that is beautiful. That is how you build a sink up in less than 5 minutes. Work about.